The inner sanctum was silent, save for the faint hum of the void waiting to be filled. The morning star drifted through the air, his armored feet hovering inches above the floor, refusing to touch the ground. He glided over the tables of the iron skins and the starborn, nodding with respect at their strength and symmetry. He saw armies, he saw potential subjects. But when he reached the center table, the humans, he stopped. He hovered over the wet, crude landscape, looking down at the defenseless mud figures. He took a slow drink from the horn of Behemoth, his mind racing. He knew he could not refuse a direct command, so he would reshape it. Serve them. The morning star repeated the command, testing the weight of the word. He swirled the dark ale in the horn, his voice becoming smooth, persuasive, the voice of a diplomat offering a treaty. I understand, Father. You ask for stewardship. He lowered himself slightly, hovering closer to the Creator's view, his tone dripping with reasonable compromise. To serve the blind, one must take their hand and pull them forward. To serve the weak, one must command the strong to organize. I will accept this. Demotion. I will not be their king. I will be their shepherd. He smiled, a sharp, dazzling expression behind the helm. I will lead them to safety. I will make their decisions so they do not make mistakes. I will serve their best interests by ensuring they never fall. Is that not the ultimate service? The light in the room did not waver. The voice of the Creator cut through the silver rhetoric like a blade. You offer a hand, but you hide a chain. The morning star's smile vanished. A shepherd leads to green pastures. The voice continued. You would lead them to a fortress. You do not seek to serve them. You seek to own them, to make them in your image, not mine. No. The rejection hung in the air. The compromise was dead. The morning star's grip tightened on the horn of Behemoth. The leather creaked a sharp, dry scream in the silence. I offer you order, he said, his voice dropping the diplomatic facade, turning cold. And you choose chaos. He held the horn directly over the center of the human table. Strength dictates hierarchy. That is the law you wrote. If I cannot lead them, then I cannot save them. With a sudden, wet crunch, the horn of Behemoth shattered in his grip. Shards of sharp bone and dark, frothing ale rained down onto the table. The black liquid flooded the miniature valleys, drowning the tiny clay humans in a deluge of waste. He stared down at the mess. Even the Behemoth broke when I applied pressure. And you expect this mud to survive me? Then, for the first time, the morning star lowered his feet. His metal boots struck the pristine floor. The sound was heavy, final. He was no longer hovering above the world. He had descended to walk upon it. He turned his back on the table and began to walk toward the exit, his heavy footsteps echoing in the silence. As he crossed the threshold into the dark, he whispered to himself, not a threat, but a promise. If you refuse to fix them, then I will test them until they break. He paused in the doorway, the light behind him casting a long, jagged shadow into the void. And if you love broken things so much, then I will break everything else, just so it fits in.